Today, we are going to make something just absolutely beautiful. Look at that! A perfect golden block of homemade Shan tofu. It's so silky, it's firm, and believe it or not, it's incredibly simple to make right in your own kitchen. And this is more than just a recipe. It's that taste of home you can have ready in less than 2 hours.
Hey everyone, and a very, very warm welcome to the Asian Food Diary. I am so happy you're here with me in the kitchen today because we're making a recipe that is so close to my heart. You know, this whole recipe, it didn't come from some old cookbook. It started with this very sentence. It's born from a craving, that deep down need for the food that just feels like a warm hug, that flavor you miss so much when you're away. It's just proof that food is so much more than what we eat, right? It's about connection.
And let's be honest, when a craving like that hits, who has the patience to wait overnight for beans to soak? No way! This recipe was created for that exact moment, that need for comfort and that need for it fast. It's a quicker way to get there, and it creates this wonderfully authentic, slightly coarser texture that is just perfect for when you simply cannot wait.
Okay, let's get real for a second because I know how frustrating this can be. How many of us have tried to make tofu at home, followed a recipe, and it just fails? It's usually because the instructions are too vague. Well, this recipe, this is the answer. It is built on a super precise formula that just takes all the guesswork out of it. And I promise you, you'll get a perfect, firm block of tofu every single time.
So let's pull back the curtain and look at the secret. The magic behind this whole thing really just comes down to a simple, totally foolproof ratio of ingredients. Once you get this, you are golden.
Now, pay close attention, because the real key here is the measurement. We're using a standard rice cooker cup. That little cup that comes with your rice cooker, that's our secret weapon for consistency. So, it's 3 of those cups of chickpea flour to 4.5 cups of water. Then we've got 2 tablespoons of oil to make it smooth, a teaspoon of salt for that perfect seasoning, and just half a teaspoon of turmeric for that stunning golden color.
And you know what the best part is? You don't need any fancy, expensive equipment. Just a good non-stick pot, and I do recommend non-stick, a wooden spoon, a simple strainer, a mixing bowl, and really any heat-proof container you have can work as a mold. You probably have all this stuff in your kitchen right now.
All right, now for my favorite part. This is where we get to be kitchen alchemists and watch these super simple ingredients turn into something absolutely incredible. Seriously, it feels like magic every single time I do this.
First things first, we're going to whisk that chickpea flour and water together until there are absolutely no lumps left. Then, and this is a really important step for getting that silky texture, we pour it all through a fine mesh strainer right into our pot. Get rid of any foam on top and then just stir in your salt, oil, and turmeric. Pop the pot on a medium heat and we are officially ready for action.
Okay, if you only remember one thing from this whole process, please let it be this. From the very second that pot feels the heat, you have to start stirring. And you can't stop. Don't walk away, don't check your phone, nothing. That constant stirring is the one thing that guarantees a perfectly smooth tofu, with no lumps and no sticking. It really is the biggest secret.
And as you stir, you're going to feel it. The mixture starts to change right under your spoon. It goes from this thin liquid to this thick, glossy, absolutely beautiful golden custard. You can feel the resistance building, and you'll know you're on the right track. It's such a cool moment.
Once you feel it start to thicken, you're in the home stretch. Just keep stirring and be pretty vigorous about it for about another 8 to 10 minutes. You'll know it's ready when the mixture gets super thick and the bubbling really slows down. Don't worry so much about the clock. Worry about that texture. That's your true guide.
And just like that, the cooking part is done. Whew! All that's left now is a little bit of patience. This last part is super easy, but it's what takes our golden custard and turns it into that firm, sliceable block of tofu we've been waiting for.
All right, you got to move pretty fast here. As soon as it's ready, pour that hot, thick mixture right into a lightly oiled mold. Just use the back of your spoon to smooth out the top, and that's it. The hard work is officially over. Just let it be.
So you're going to let this cool right there on your counter for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It has to set completely at room temperature. Now here's a huge tip. Whatever you do, please do not put the hot container in the fridge. It'll mess with the texture, trust me. Once it's totally cool, you can pop it in the fridge and it'll be perfect for about 3 days.
And there you have it. Look at that. A perfect, firm, gorgeous block of homemade Shan tofu. You did it. And now the real fun begins, figuring out all the amazing ways you're going to eat it.
You could go with the classic and slice it up for a traditional shan tofu salad. Just imagine it tossed with tangy tamarind, a little soy sauce, tons of garlic and chili, and a big handful of fresh herbs. It's so bright and just incredibly delicious.
Or what about this? Cut it into cubes and fry them until they're perfectly golden and crisp on all sides. Oh, that texture is just everything. You get that amazing crunchy outside, and then the inside is still so soft and delicate, almost creamy. It's just to die for.
It's also a total game changer in curries. Because it's so firm, it holds its shape perfectly, and it acts like a delicious little sponge, soaking up all of that rich aromatic sauce. Every single bite is just bursting with flavor.
So, I have to ask you, now that you're basically a tofu-making master, what's your plan? How are you going to enjoy this first amazing block of homemade shan tofu?
I genuinely want to know. Drop me a line in the comments and tell me all your delicious ideas. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in the kitchen today. If you had fun making this, please give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe for more delicious stories from the Asian Food Diary. Happy cooking!